Last time on Wanderful. Bon, you lay on the floor in the doorway to the office where the Acolyte of the Tide lay dead.
I don't know what he would do. I feel like he's thrown off by that.
I know I'm not in much of a position to ask more of you. Would you please mind helping us, escorting us to the nearest town?
Could you make a copy of this? And I hold up the map.
So this is the map you were talking about. You go for so long without hearing from somebody, you start to think that you never will. I feel as though a reward is in order. Bees pulls out their bag, and we're going to have a shopping spree.
Yay!
As if they were reaching for a doorknob, opening up a portal of sorts. Welcome to Blockbuster.
Oh my god. Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
They lead the three of you back to your home, where you have a good old movie night.
Oh, that's
we
sweet.
interrupted this adventure to fucking...
Hello, and welcome back to Wanderful. This is the 6th episode, and our second take at the beginning of this episode. I'm your lovely DM, Tyler, and I'm joined by my three good boys, Kyle, Matt, and Jeremy. Say hello, Kyle, Matt, and Jeremy.
Hello.
Kyle, Matt, and Jeremy.
So, let's just get right into it. At the end of the last episode, we left off with movie night with Bees and Celinda, I have your powers.
Yes,
Aw, shit.
let's do it.
Aw, fuck.
So, who wants to go first?
Alande.
Alande.
Hey.
All right. So, Alande, you picked A Fistful of Dollars, which is Clint Eastwood's first movie. It's the first time that we met the Man with No Name. That's the series. So, because you're a rogue, I wanted to make sure. I felt like the whole Man with No Name shtick really kind of fits with the whole rogue mentality. So I decided to give you what I'm calling the Stranger's Notoriety. You have anonymous notoriety. At your will, you can choose to present yourself as a folk character or character of legend as a means of intimidation, persuasion, or what have you. Basically, you'll get advantage on rolls related to intimidation, persuasion, and those sorts of things should you choose to play that card. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Do I get to...
Sweet.
So this is important to me. Do I get to pick, is it just my name, or do I have an alias?
So I'm fine with leaving all that up to you, how you choose to use it. I will say you won't just get blanket advantage on every intimidation, persuasion, or whatever you ever use. But if the situation makes sense that you could use this, yeah.
I gotta give it some setup.
Yes, exactly.
I tried to look up the name of the cat from Adventure Time that does the vague thing to make a reference, and he doesn't have a name. He's just called the Demon Cat. That was more fascinating than the joke I was going to make, so I just wanted to share.
Interesting.
When Kyle only comes up with bad jokes, you get random fun facts.
I mean, hey, jack of all trades, master of cats.
So going with the next oldest, Bon. You chose the movie Labyrinth.
Yes, I did.
Now, this movie, I'm not super familiar with. I know it's one of your favorites. But basically, it seems like the main character, Sarah, is put through a bunch of trials to rescue her little brother from the hands of David Bowie's Goblin King.
Toby. Jareth. These are names.
Yes, those are the names. But reading through some of the trials she's put through, it seems like there's a lot of challenges relating to a person's willpower and such. So I decided to give you a power that I'm naming Sarah's Will. So basically, your will cannot be broken.
Also,
you
spoiler, she
persevere.
died.
As the
It's
pain
her will.
sweeps through, makes no sense for you.
So you'll basically get advantage on wisdom saves dealing with matters of will. So like seeing through illusions, resisting charms, acknowledging like visions and whatnot.
I mean, above character, this fits so well with like the kind of character I'm going for outside of like being the actual character. So it's so fun to
I tried to fit them with your characters to make them not just a power you could use, but a power that
it's what they would have taken away, and that's absolutely something Bond would have like seen in the character.
Yeah, like your characters were drawn to these movies for a certain reason, and you were like filled with inspiration for that, for whatever reason that might be. So Carveth, you chose the movie Blade Runner, which I take it you've seen now.
I have, yes. Finally.
Good. So you did your homework.
I did my homework.
So in this movie, Harrison Ford plays a character who hunts down rogue AI and replicants is what they're called, and he's basically hunting down people and trying to discern whether or not they're replicants or humans, and he's like a bounty hunter. So I decided to give you Deckard's Insight. You can see in a person's eyes when they're not acting of their own volition. Advantage on...
You can make a roll and fall in love with someone.
You can look into someone's eyes longingly and see a life together.
Yes.
Basically, you'll get advantage on insight checks if you suspect mind control or a charmed person or some sort of thing like that. You get advantage on discerning those sorts of things.
Or if you suspect they're the main character in a rom-com.
I like how in no way at all these like clues all made us like old gumshoes, like old like fucking hard asses who are like, "You talking to me? I can read you from a mile away. Yeah, that's right. You're not gonna fool me because my will is strong." Like we're collectively we are one detective.
Yes. Get too old for this shit.
That's fucking incredible, Tyler. You are a master of storytelling.
I appreciate it. I have a binder now.
You've made
I also
Tyler
do
made us
calligraphy.
all collectively the main character in his novel.
Basically, yeah.
That's fucking good.
So
Hello,
do y'all
Pulitzer?
do y'all have anything y'all want to do in town before we get going on the adventure? Do y'all just want to
Nope. Let's
get on
go.
going?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to every single shop owner.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I shook the hands of all of my childhood friends that I had from school that I told
Make
you
sure you
about.
say goodbye to Gertie.
Yeah, Gertie's
Yes.
a must.
We've got cell phone. I mean, I'm sorry. We've got fucking rocks. Or
We got
whatever.
rock
Wanderphones,
phones.
as you
Yeah,
call
there it
them.
is. Yeah, we've got Wander phones.
Hell yeah.
And we can just dial them up. Call me BP if you want to reach me.
So I sent you guys my artist rendition of the map. If y'all want to take a look at that and kind of see what we got going on.
Oh, God, he just sent more pictures of his butt.
Oh,
my
it's
God.
just big old pictures of his butt.
So as you all are looking at the map, do you notice anything interesting about it?
It's a map.
I noticed that it's missing some stuff. I'll say it's a little barren. Yeah, barren.
Okay.
I will say too. I'll be posting all these maps and stuff we've done on our Twitter and our various platforms.
So just for the audience, I'll briefly describe the map.
Yes.
Okay,
right.
this is
Is that what
actually
he's trying to get us to do?
this is actually important for me as a character. The map you sent is the map we have, right?
This is the map you have as you see it right now.
Okay. Okay, then I think...
I mean, give me some grace, being that my drawing
Yeah,
skills.
yeah,
but
yeah. No,
I
but,
really enjoy
yeah.
the cliffs, if
Okay.
I'm being honest. Very dope. I
Okay.
also like that you took the liberty of making the ironwood pine tree kind of.
I'm trying to describe it.
Let me compliment
my
his
God.
map. He just was saying he worked so hard on the
Holy
map.
shit.
Maybe that's what he's asking. Maybe that's what he's asking us to point out about the map. You notice anything? It took me at least
really
a
hard
whole
on it.
lunch break. I broke a couple pencils. My pen ran out of ink. Like, come on, man. Give the man some
from when I
credit.
cut myself on the pencil sharpener.
Oh my god. Jeremy went
There's
full
also a
death
corner
core
that's
just
got
now.
a stain from when I sat my coffee mug on it because I was stayed up really late working on it.
Now I feel like we're making fun of me. What the hell?
It went from complimenting you to definitely making fun of you. But Jeremy,
Anyway, fuck
Alandi,
Tyler.
please, or whoever's talking about it.
Okay, so this map is like extremely bare bones. It literally shows the town we're from, Mordell, the forest, the ironwood that is like 3/4 of the directions from Mordell are the ironwood. And then like past the ironwood, it's nothing, but there is like a yellow path that's showing us where to go. And there's a huge hump in the middle of the nothing, suggesting there's something in the way, but it's just not on the map. And then there's the cave with Alande's cool, like, spiral tattoo thing marked above it.
Oh,
And then there's
that's
like
very astute of you. I didn't
and
even
then-
realize that the bend would indicate that there's something probably there, but it's just not.
Oh, you were okay. I thought you were just being sarcastic, but then I realized you were being genuine.
Did you tell me to shut up while I was?
I
Man,
stopped
this
myself
guy,
because
this
I was
fucking
like,
guy.
oh, he might be being genuine. I'm sorry.
No, that's
You're
fine.
beautiful.
Continue
Anyway,
talking
fuck
with your
Tyler.
dumb mouth and your stupid eyes and your bad
So-
standing.
The Baron Yonder, that was the big desert, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like not half, but close to half of the entire bottom of this map is just big desert. And there's a weird border. I'm not sure if that's just to indicate the beginning of the desert or if there's like an actual like wall or some crap there
that's
at the
like
start of the
mountain
desert.
We've said conflicting things.
Okay.
Whenever we were introducing, or whenever I was introducing the map on the first episode, I said that y'all have probably seen the Baron Yonder, but then later we kind of established that y'all hadn't really ventured too far out of town.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say y'all don't know.
Okay.
Because we kind of ended up
Okay.
deciding that you guys have never been west or have never been east of the Ironwood, and y'all have only ventured so much. This was your first like big journey out of the village, so we're gonna say y'all haven't experienced it, but you know that the Baron Yonder is a thing.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you this: looking at the map, the Baron Yonder desert, right?
Yeah.
Did you check off Gunnas? Are we gonna see Big Sandworm since we saw Worm in the first episode?
Well, let's just not go.
Oh, interesting.
The path does not make us go to the Baron Yonder.
you made. I don't like that smirk and then like, I'm George R. R. Martin. My fist
Okay.
covers part of my mouth.
So that's basically like the map. The only thing I didn't mention is like there's mountains all at the bottom, like it's the boundary of the Baron Yonder on the other side. But the interesting thing, which is I think what he's trying to get us to figure out, is that in the Ironwood, it actually has marked where the den of the tiny thieves were. And I don't think that was on the original map that was described to us. So I think this map updates
Fills in on its own.
Yeah, like it fills in based off of where we've been.
Oh shit.
We got a video
I
game.
think.
I mean, we got a
Basically.
magic map.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. So, I mean, more or less, you are able to discern. I'm not going to make you roll because you can just figure this out. You're able to discern that this is some sort of enchanted map that will kind of more or less track your progress, and you can even further make a leap to assume that the path you're seeing is what someone had taken this map with them. I will say the copies you made look just like that, but they won't update as well.
No, that's fair.
Just yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can like transcribe if you
Update,
want or
yeah.
do whatever, but
Okay.
No, I think
Man,
to be clear, I assumed this was obvious, but I kept the original.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I know you didn't actually do it, Tyler, but I felt your sigh of relief as we solved your map puzzle.
Hey, yeah, there's no way y'all wouldn't have realized what was going on.
No,
like,
we're
you
very
guys know what's
stupid.
going on.
Too much credit. Also, I almost texted you silently on my own. Will there be sand worm emoji?
I mean, I know Bond loves worms, so I might,
No,
you know.
I don't want that for him.
You guys get
Kyle
so
wants-
hung up on the worms.
I don't like sand. It's coarse.
It's coarse and annoying, and it gets everywhere.
Not only did we reference Star Wars, we also referenced Dune. Goodbye, everybody.
For Bond's sake, I really hope the big bad is just some sort of worm monster.
For my sake, he hates
Yes.
bugs. He's the opposite
It'll
of me.
be how
I
you
want-
overcome your fear.
Yeah, so that way you can have character growth.
I personally want to see all of the bugs Tyler has to offer us.
All right, let's get moving.
Let's go.
You guys,
Let's do this.
take your look at the map.
Do you need me to
And
describe the map again?
No.
I can.
no, you're good.
Please don't.
Just let me
I
know.
assume y'all are going to follow the yellow path,
Yes.
right? I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
Call us Dorothy, baby. Third reference.
Cool. So you've actually been walking for what feels like a couple hours. For the last little stretch, you actually noticed that you haven't really even seen or heard any animals running about, which is weird because the first little while of your journey, it's just a forest. You were seeing deer and hearing birds and seeing merc monks and all that good stuff. It's just eerie silence. And what's more, it's getting darker. The sun isn't going down. It's just everything is becoming a little less visible. It's not like getting that dark. You can still see okay for now. But the sun isn't going down. It just seems like the wood is just getting denser and denser as you go.
As that happens, I'm going to just, because it's a cantrip, it's not a waste of a spell slot, make a little puffball cloud form in my hand that just has a dim glow to it and cast light.
Yeah, well, that helps, definitely. But even still, you feel like you can see less and less further ahead as y'all continue forward. Let me, Bond, give me a dex save.
Oh boy, here we go. The gods wanted me to roll something low, I guess. It's a 5 plus 2, 7.
So, Bond, y'all are walking through the woods when suddenly a man breaks through the tree line and seemingly accidentally runs into you, dealing 2 damage to you.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Y'all, he basically runs into you, and the two of you fall to the ground. And you all look at this man, and he is covered in blood and scars and wounds and gashes. Let me get a investigation check from all of you.
Okay.
And that's a 9.
13.
It's beautiful. Nat 1.
Oh my god.
So, Carveth,
Yes.
you are. Well, you all see this man who just ran through the woods, panting and freaking out, and you notice what appear to be claw marks. This man is freaking out and pleading, "Please help us! They've got
buddy.
us!"
Whoa, easy. We took a nasty tumble there. Slow down.
So, Carveth, with your pretty good investigation check, you hear what sounds like 4 figures running through the woods in your direction.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'll tell everybody. I'll be like, I hear about the 4 individuals. They're on their way. Should we hide?
Finally, I feel like I have a practical use for this, right?
Oh,
Can I
yes,
practically use
do
this?
it.
You ready?
Do it.
So everybody get down, and I cast fucking fog cloud, baby.
Hell yeah. Dude, when I wrote this, I was like, if Kyle forgets to use his fog, I'm going to be
I wanted
so
it to be
upset.
an ongoing bit. I didn't think we would get to it to actually be useful, but I was going to keep suggesting fog cloud because I've done it. So yeah.
So are you... Yeah, go ahead.
I just kind of look at the guy who I just fell with, and I kind of roll towards a bush, and I'm like, shh, they're still following you. And like from my body, he sees fog start to dissipate in a 20-foot or 100 up to 120 feet. So I'm gonna do like about 30 feet. I'll say is a good amount to cover us all.
Yeah.
Of fog in this particular area, and I push myself and this guy into a bush.
Are the other two of you also going to hide in the bush, or
yes.
just?
I'm gonna hide in a
we're
different
gonna hide
bush.
over nearby them.
So, I think we had this problem figuring out how fog works exactly last time.
Also, when he bumped me, my light went out.
Okay, let me get stealth checks from all of you with advantage because of the fog.
Ooh, with advantage.
Thank goodness.
I just
This
rolled a
dice
nat
is really
one
fucking
again.
me tonight. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
And then a nat 20. What the?
I got a nat 20.
Two nat 20s?
Yeah, I got
Nice.
26 plus. What's my? Because I'm proficient in stealth. What's my proficiency?
I don't know what's up with my dice this evening, but it's actually quite
28.
interesting.
I got 17 plus 2, so I got a 19.
So, so the three of you hide away into this bush, and these four figures emerge from the tree line. You can't quite make out what they are because of the fog, but you all wait, and after a few seconds, you hear what sounds like the four creatures scurrying away down the path.
Okay.
And we can't see them at all, I'm assuming.
With the fog, no.
Yeah. No.
All right.
They said they laid within like eye line of me though, so I can still see everybody, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
They like scurried off, right? Like they
Yeah.
left.
I was just gonna say, since I'm more cloudy and it's of my nature, I could peek out and look
Sure.
for sure. So yeah, I would look out. Do I do a perception to see if they're
So there's
yeah,
just
you can-
this low level fog.
you can
and
give me
then
an
out of the
investigate.
top is a tiny
An
little cloud
investigation,
banner.
okay.
Just boop.
that is a 7. It's pretty foggy.
From
Coast is
what you
clear.
can tell, it's pretty foggy and you can't see anybody.
I trust Bob. He's an
Silently,
expert.
I just kind of duck back into the fog and give everybody a thumbs up and like,
We're good.
still be quiet though. I'm not gonna dissipate the fog
Okay.
yet, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell them to just like, okay, let's move in stealth.
Well, hold on. Before
Alright.
we move anywhere, let's
before we
ask
do that,
the
yeah.
hurt man
Yeah.
what's going
friend.
on.
Hey friend, you hurt me and someone hurt you. Why don't we talk about that? What's up with that?
Are they gone? Are they gone?
Keep it at a chill, kind of whispery, sort of talking low situation.
And who is?
And for the
who
most
are
part,
they?
I would say yes. Who are they?
Knowles.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know what that
There-
is. I've
there's-
never encountered a Knowles.
You can give me a history check if you want to see if you know what Knowles are.
I'll chime in with that.
Okay, that's a
Yeah,
20.
you can all give me a history. Oh, a 20?
Well, it's an 18 plus 2, 20.
Yeah.
All right. Not even
Yep,
gonna
I
roll.
don't know. Rolled a 3.
So, Bon, you know Knowles to be typically around 8-foot tall dog men or hyena men, depending on how people
Holy
describe them.
Oh my God.
I mean, a 20 is a great roll. I'm just going to tell you everything I got written down about Knowles right now.
All right. Did you add your own little special flair to these boys?
Kind of. I really liked what I found about Knowles.
Okay.
And I have some
Yeah,
stuff
not to make it
Yeah.
always like, have you created something for us, oh creator dance
Yes.
monkey?
I have more that doesn't matter right now. Like I have stuff you wouldn't know, but you basically know Knowles to be large hyena men. Basically, they are incredibly ferocious. They're almost always evil, except for specific instances. They are literally just terrible. Like they're the hyenas embodied into like
Right, no, for
they,
sure.
They hunt in packs. They take prisoners. They
They live in an elephant graveyard. They play the bones like xylophones.
basically they're voiced by Whoopi Goldberg
Yes,
or
of
whoever it
course.
was.
Yeah, no, I know all I need to know. I've watched
Yeah.
the source material.
So this man tells you, me and my men, we were ambushed by a tribe of gnolls, and
When he says that, do any of the tatters of his clothes look like a military or some sort of like adventuring thing? Like, does he look like an adventurer, or does he just look like a...
Yeah, that's a good question. He is wearing clothes that seem like I would say some sort of like adventure. He's not wearing like armor or anything necessarily, but he seems like
leathers and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, he's not just like wearing a t-shirt or anything. Like he seems like he was out on some sort of mission or something like that.
Are you the only survivor, my friend?
I don't know. I was the only one to escape. I don't know what you know about gnolls, but gnolls take prisoners and they do some pretty nasty things.
I mostly thought eating them, but now that you say that,
I think you might have been talking about eating them.
Okay, well,
yeah. I mean,
I was just pondering it, but sure.
That sounds pretty nasty.
Where do you, if you don't? I know this is like a game of 20 questions with you. And you just got attacked by these fools, but like, why were you out here in the Ironwood? Don't you know this isn't? I mean, you seem like the adventuring sort, but what?
So we weren't in the wood. I don't. Where are you guys? Where are you coming from? Are you not? No. Like, we're pretty near the edge of the wood.
We're just shy that way, the other edge. Mordell. Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't. But me and my men were me and my men were on a mission from our city, just on the edge of the wood, and we were captured and brought here. I was able to escape, but none of my men followed.
Is the city under attack, or is it just your party?
No, just my party. We had gone on a mission on the edge of the wood that, while might not have been recommended, was necessary.
Well,
what was it that y'all were doing?
Yeah,
just a scouting mission. We had heard tell of beasts wandering out from the wood and causing trouble, so we just wanted to. We were sent by our king to explore the area.
Well, if you lead us back to your town, is it? We could potentially escort you safely back and see about helping you recover your men.
That would be great, but I will say the way through isn't safe. We're on the opposite side of their encampment.
That's why we have the fog. He just kind of like fluffs up some of the fog. It's not helpful. He knows that it's not helpful. He's just trying to lighten the mood a little.
He starts touching his fog, just caressing the fog.
Like, no, he's literally just like doing like at a fog like rave or something. And he's just like throwing the fog up with his hands. And it's just trailing off his fingers.
Do you think we should potentially heal this gentleman? Sir, what is your name?
For sure. 1 second here, and I'll tap him with a little Cure Wounds. Actually, do I have something lesser than that? Nope, I just got Cure Wounds. So there we go. Look at me being stingy with my cures. He didn't hear that part, though.
Yeah, my name is Gareth.
Gareth.
All right.
That
and
is
he's
a strong
gonna get
name.
2d8 plus 3 as soon as I find a d8. That's 7, so that's 10 total. He gets healed back as I give him a little pat on the shoulder.
Sweet. Thank you.
Hey, no
this has been a day.
Trust me, we've all been there. I mean, not necessarily there with the gnolls. It's kind of just a you guys thing, but we've been in situations similar.
But not with gnolls.
Yeah, and his voice just keeps getting higher.
Yeah. So what is the plan? Are y'all going to try to get through the wood to the other side, then try to save his men, or what's the dealio?
I mean,
no, we got to save his men now because they're gonna get eaten. It's hyena men. They're gonna eat them because that's what hyena men do.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling fucking big today.
I have some unresolved anger. I'll be honest with you all. I had to talk to my, I guess, now counselor also, teacher, about it. And
that is important, you know.
And it helped. It helped, but I'd really, if I'm being honest, if I could share in this circle here, I'd like to hit something.
Yes.
It's your two brothers and a stranger, of course.
No. Okay, yeah. You're kind of like this is like, I guess what hitchhiking's kind of like. You're never gonna see the person again. You kind of just say what's on your mind. I'm feeling really safe here. What's your name, friend? We never asked.
It's Gareth.
Oh, we did ask. Ooh,
we
look
did
at
ask.
my forgetful ass.
You didn't
Yeah,
listen.
it's Gareth.
Gareth. Oh, that reminds me of a character I just saw in a movie. Do you know what a movie is?
Do we know what the movie is?
Movie?
We definitely know what a movie is. All three of us.
Yeah.
You
know
all
what
just
a
watched
movie is.
movies
I
with
know,
bees.
but like, I mean, it's not exactly like we got explained what it was. We just got to pick out something and watch it.
I totally get where both of y'all are coming from, but for Matt's sake, I'm saying it from the idea of like, this is brand new, so I'm wanting to tell anyone about a fucking movie. I don't know how to explain what a movie is, but I saw it.
The vision.
You know what a movie is.
Okay. Did he say movie in the last one?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You know what a movie is. You watch
It
movies.
was specifically called a movie night with bees.
That is a good point.
That's
I literally
fair.
called it a movie
That's
night
fair.
with bees. That's a good point.
I'm just thinking at it from the
Is your monk
from
the art of pedantics?
No, like
I'm just thinking of it as like, we don't know what a movie is. We just went to this place,
We
picked
went
out
to a
something, and looked
goddamn
at it.
block-
he told
Blockbuster.
us
You
that
know
they
what a
were
movie
movies.
I literally did not
Bees
expect
12
this to
weeks
be
ago.
where we would be hung up.
Bees, the character, specifically told our characters, these are movies. Pick one. We're gonna watch it. And we were like,
Yeah,
what
that
the
was-
fuck is a movie? All right, I'll pick something.
That was
Watch
so
the
long ago.
movie.
Alonde sneaking. No, fuck. Shut up about
This is
all
stupid-
staying in.
Shut up.
No,
I'm going to
fuck.
the hyena camp. I'm sneaking to the hyena camp.
No, we're not sneaking. We're all
can-
doing it together, yes. So I dissipate the fog,
All right.
and we're gonna go lead us in the direction of where your men were captured, and we can go from there.
The four of you journey through the wood. You abandon your path and start walking through the thick of the wood.
Into the thick of it, some would say.
Some would say that. Hopefully, none of us.
Oh, is it getting darker?
Not necessarily. You can all still see. Like it has gotten significantly darker than it was, but you can still see for the most part.
Okay.
Especially as up ahead you start to see faint glow of what you imagine to be campfires or torches. Hidden among the brush, you find the Knowles campsite. It's small, only 2 or 3 tents, but what's off-putting is that there are poles sticking out of the ground with people tied to them with rope around their necks like leashes. Why don't y'all give me, I guess, an investigation check to try to see if you can kind of tell what's going on. You can't just you can't see
Yeah.
any Knowles just out and about right now.
Okay.
10.
I got a 1.
Oh my god.
11.
So I also rolled for him, and he rolled a 3. So none of
shit.
you can tell where these Knowles must be. You can assume that some of them might be in tents. You know, there's at least a few out and about.
Okay.
Conveniently, you do see on the far side of the encampment 2 Knowles followed by 2 men strolling back into camp. And you notice that the 2 men are not tied up. They're just walking of their own volition, holding clubs, following behind the Knowles.
Hey, so I have an idea to maybe stop these guards, per se, without necessarily hurting them. I got this here jug, and I tap it. I could fill this with pitch or tar, pour it on the ground. We make a rustle over here in these bushes. They come to see, they're looking about, they step in the pitch, they're stuck. Oh no! We run past them, grab the guys who are right behind them, bada bing, bada boom, we dip out.
Alonde turns to the guy and is like, are those 2 of your men?
No, my men are tied up. I don't. It's hard to tell. So the men are like covered in mud and blood. They're kind of like just like completely disheveled. It's kind of hard. Gareth kind of just can't super tell. He doesn't think so, but he can't really tell.
No, I think I have an idea of what's going on here. Alande is going to watch and wait for a chance where it seems like the coast is clear for one of like the poles, and he's going to try to sneak and untie somebody. Well, before he unties them, he's going to try to say something to them, and then he's going to untie them.
While he's doing that, I'm going to fill the jug with honey and just dip a hand in it.
All right. All right, cool.
And how many people are tied up?
So what you can see, 4 people tied up, let's say 3 tents, 2 gnolls just strolled in with 2 other men by their side. And you're going to try to wait for an opening where you can't see anyone?
Yeah.
So the 2 gnolls enter one of the tents, and the 2 men stand on either side of the door, and they look like they're standing guard, more or less.
Oh, but they're like outside?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So they'd be able to see me if I tried to.
Probably.
More than likely, yeah.
Okay. Alandi's going to turn to them. So how do you feel about going in hot?
Can I quickly empty the jug and fill it with boiling oil? I'm ready to go in hot.
Can you change the temperature of the liquid like that?
It just says whatever liquid. I guess I can't have boiling oil. I don't want a jar full of lava, though. That seems scary and counterproductive.
If you can hold a jar filled with boiling oil.
Anything's possible with mage hand.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tyler DeSoto, your DM. I just thought I'd step in here for a moment to let you all know a few things. First, I want to thank Landon Gray for writing our theme music. We love it, and Landon has some awesome stuff that you could check out on his Instagram at create_lag. That's the number 8_lag. I also want to thank Jayla Jones for all of our artwork. She did an awesome job with not only our album art, but also designing each of the guys' characters. You can see that on our Instagram, and you can find more of Jayla's work on her Instagram at JaylaMadeJones or on her portfolio site, jaylajones.squarespace.com. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at WanderfulPod, and if you tweet using the hashtag WanderfulPod, then we may use your name in the show, whether it be naming a character after you or something like that. If you have any items that you'd like to suggest for me to sell to the players, then you can send them to our email at wanderfulpod@gmail.com. They can be funny, serious, or whatever you think would be interesting. Also, don't forget to leave us a review on iTunes, or whatever platform you're listening on. That's one of the best things that you can do to help us grow. The other is obviously to share. If you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, your D&D group, your mom, the pizza guy, whoever feels right. Anyway, we appreciate you taking the time to listen to our nonsense. Let's get back to the show. So, are y'all rushing in?
I think normally I'm not like this, but I think we should think about this a little bit.
And Bond kind of rubs his hands together and little sparks are coming off. Can I do my patented boom boom clap? Like just run up, open the door, slam?
I mean,
The door to the tent?
We don't have a better plan.
Like rush in, bam, we get to work on these guys.
I think that will alert everyone.
You're right. We should do something quieter. I'm learning. Hey, I didn't just go with it. I've had 3 plans tonight, and each of them I've said, you know what? Let's rethink.
Mm-hmm.
He's growing.
Well, before we do that, if we are going to run in, which of you, And I look at Carveth, and I just kind of put a hand on your shoulder and cast Shield of Fate as like a thin wisp of wind starts to rush around your whole body.
Oh, shit.
You get +2 to your AC.
+2 to my AC. Holy shit.
Just in case, I'm not saying you're our fucking meat stick, but get in there and get busy when things get tough.
I'll be your meat stick.
Good man. And I give him I kind of clap him on the back. And I'm like, all right, Well, guns a-blazing or guns slightly blazed with a thought behind the
Does
blazing?
Carveth see any janitor's closets?
No.
No. Okay. Gotcha.
Well, maybe. You don't know what these tents are.
Yeah,
Alandi's
that's fair.
throwing 2 daggers at the boys.
Okay, so real quick. So what is your range? Just so I can kind of get an
Yeah.
idea of like how close y'all
Oh,
are.
well, that's fair.
getting.
So the range is, I think it's 20, 60. So 20 normal roll, 60 would be at disadvantage, but I'm definitely going to try to get close enough to
Yeah.
be within 20.
Okay, so before you throw your attack, all of you work your way to the edge of the camp to prepare for your attack. And as you get close, Alandi, you notice as you're gearing up, I assume you're planning on throwing your daggers at the 2 men
Yeah.
on either side of the door. You notice their eyes are milky white.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
shit.
No, I figured they were possessed or something.
Oh.
Okay. Now that I see
Okay.
that, hold on.
That's-
Here's my actual question. What are these tents made out of? I feel like if it's any kind of
They're
tent
like
material,
canvas.
could I just like lay on the ground and lift it up a little bit and see what's in there?
So wait. Like
it's
the
just a
one that you
tent.
know the knolls are in?
Yeah. Just a little bit. Like it's going to be like a finger-sized hole.
If you're gonna try to do that without being seen, you're gonna need to roll a stealth check with like disadvantage.
Oh
like
my
how would you
God.
ever like what like
How
that?
would someone not feel the tent rustle? and be like,
that's what I'm saying. That would need to
Hold
be
on.
a
Okay.
badass stealth check.
like you would see that.
You know,
the tent
not
is
even
constantly
disadvantage.
moving.
That would just not even disadvantage. That would just be like I don't know a DC like 25. Like I don't even like it's a ridiculous thought.
Have you
Like
ever
this
been in a
isn't a huge tent. These are just like tents.
Oh.
Yeah, they're probably going to sleep.
They're not like carnival tents.
Well, like Alandi's
Okay.
still going to try.
You know what?
All right.
Since I'm already doing it, I'm doing these as like fun things anyway. I'm gonna fucking stop Alandi from lifting the
Fucking
tent.
natural 20. You give me
Oh,
that shit.
Oh my god.
There's no guy. I'm not even wasting what I was
I've
about to
rolled
do
a-
because you just had it in you.
I've rolled nothing but 1s and 20s, basically. This is a fucking good night.
That's a loaded.
Okay.
All right.
Can we make it like a little?
All
So
right.
I cut a tiny little hole with my dagger and look through.
He cuts
Okay.
2 eye holes and presses his face against it.
Okay. Alandi, so you cut your eye holes into this tent, doing the dumbest thing that's ever been done. But okay, actually, no, hold up for a second. Literally, Alandi's plans have been, I don't know, let's crawl on the ground and try to get past them. And then let me just cut eye holes. I don't know, I can probably look in. What the fuck,
Most
dude?
unstealthy
genius.
rogue I've ever
Bro,
known.
this is fucking Biff Swift dagger. All
As soon as
over
a plan
Oh my
fails, he'll
God.
start adjusting. But until then,
Biff.
So you cut your eye holes into this tent,
it. I'm fucking blown away.
and I'm pissed off.
I know you
Not because
are.
I don't. Not because I
DM's
don't
worst
want you to know
nightmare.
what's in there. Not because I don't want you to know what's in this tent. I'm just pissed off that I have to let this happen.
Hey.
Okay, so Alandi, you look into the tent and you see 2 large gnolls. One sitting behind a table and another sitting on the other side of the table, and they're speaking in Gnollish, so you don't know what they're saying. I don't imagine you speak Gnollish.
no.
Yeah, so you don't know what they're saying, but they're just talking to each other. It's only the 2 of them in this tent.
Okay. And this was the one with the guys outside of it, right?
Correct. I assume you like snuck your way to the behind.
Yeah.
The behind.
I'm just behind
Yeah.
Alandi after he's done that. Light it on fire. Light it on fire. I'm just whispering, light it on fire.
All right, Alandi, what are you doing?
Tyler, while he's thinking about that, so I would like to use my power, Deckard's Insights, to see what kind of like possession these guys are under.
Hey,
Didn't even think about it. Hell yeah.
fucking using it in the same episode. You got it.
Hell yeah.
So I had said that you just get advantage on figuring out if they are not acting of their own volition.
Yeah.
But I mean, with
you kind of gave it a
with
little bit
with
away,
Bond's good history check earlier and this, give me a roll and I'll give you some info.
What kind of roll?
What was that?
Maybe perception or investigation.
I guess investigation.
Okay. 21.
21. What's 9 plus 10?
So between the two of you, you were able to recognize that these men, they have been broken. Gnolls have been known for a practice called, and I'm sure I'm going to pronounce this incorrectly, they've been known for a practice called Tantacarash, or that translates to spirit breakers. So actually, it's not a practice. They have members who are Tantacarash, they're spirit breakers. And basically, they brutalize their captives in hopes to turn them into Krishantel, which translates to savage souls. So
shit.
basically, these men have been beaten to the point where they fight alongside gnolls and basically are
Gnoll, basically.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
Here's the thing that I need to know from him. Before I do what I've already decided I'm going to do.
All right.
Are they curable? Or is this a one-way situation?
You do not know.
I'll take that as a no. Alandi is going to cast Chaos Bolt at whichever boy in that tent looks scarier.
That would be the one who's sitting down.
Then I'm gonna
can you cast Chaos Bolt
I just
through a
need sight.
surface?
Finger through
I
the
just
thing.
need sight. Oh yeah, I can. I poke my. Well, actually, here's what I do. I'm looking
look through
through. I
one.
summon the chaos energy in my hand, and just throw it through the tent. I'm assuming this is with advantage because sneaking.
Sure.
God damn. A 22.
Holy shit.
That hits, obviously.
Okay,
Yo, when
cool.
he gets froggy, can I? I'm not trying to attack also, but can I summon my spiritual weapon?
All right.
Yeah. It's a
So-
bonus action.
This is a spell that I tried to use last boss fight that didn't work and he got angry. But it's quite cool. So now I'm going to roll a 2d8. And it's 2d8 plus a 1d6. Whatever I get on the first d8 determines what kind of damage it does. So I don't
Fun.
actually know what kind of damage it does until I roll.
Oh shit.
As soon as he looses the bolt, right behind him, a lightning scimitar forms.
Ooh. Okay, I rolled a 7 on the first one, so it's going to be psychic damage.
Ooh shit.
Mind bullets.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
It is.
Ah, yes.
So that is 12 total psychic damage.
Yikes.
Holy shit.
Math. So you cast this psychic bolt of energy at this gnoll sitting at the table, and he is launched through the other side of this tent.
Taking it with him, I'm sure.
He rips through it.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
These
And
fucking crate paper
the-
tents.
Fucking
the other
blood comes out
gnoll
his ears.
turns to look at you, and the
He
two
just sees the
men
two eye holes.
also round the corner. And I would like for us to roll for initiative.
Yes.
This will be the dice
Let's
I'm
do
using
it.
now. I'm using this dice now. All right, initiative, you say? He says initiative.
16 for Alande.
17 for Carveth.
And a 14 for Bond.
God, these are some bad rolls.
Good.
Bad rolls for bad nose.
Carveth, you're up first.
Hell yeah.
So just to reset the scene.
Yeah.
We've got the gnoll who was just attacked that was launched through the other side of the tent, We have the Knoll who is standing up is now facing you guys, and the two men have rounded the corner to come at you guys.
I'll yell out to Bond and Alandi, and I'll say, "You guys take the Knolls, I'll take the humans," and I'll run over there next to one of them, and I will smack him with my bow. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That is 7 damage. I can make an additional unarmed strike, so I will do that.
Cool. On the same one or the other one?
On the same one. 15.
15 hits.
That is a 5 damage.
All right. Is that it?
Yep.
All right, Alandi.
Oh wait, one last thing. So as I hit, sorry,
he
Jeremy,
punches one more time.
As I hit that second punch, I'll just say, "Time to get retired."
Because that's what
of Blade Runner.
That's what Deckard says. Yep.
Yeah.
He doesn't quite get catchphrases yet.
Yeah.
Time to
Alandi.
get retired.
Alandi,
That's my favorite line from that movie. Time to get retired.
Alandi's gonna turn to Carveth and just go, "What?" And then he's gonna throw 2 daggers at the guy that's still standing in the tent that Carveth is fighting.
So the man, not the Knoll.
Oh,
I'm fighting the man.
right. Sorry.
guy.
Yes, at the knoll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Knoll that's still standing, not the one that you just hit.
Gareth also
Yes.
in this fight with us? I know he doesn't have a weapon.
Gareth did not seem like he wanted to participate in a fight, or that he was necessarily in condition.
I healed him 10.
Oh, for sure.
him 10.
Did you see him?
No, for
Yeah, he was real
sure.
fucked. Does 15 hit?
You were attacking the other Knoll. 15 does hit.
Okay. Follow-up question: did 9 hit?
9 did not hit.
Okay, so I missed with one of them.
All right.
All right. And then I am going to hit the other one. God, look at that. Perfect 1 on the dice. So 4 piercing damage to that
All
knoll.
right.
And I'm going to say, "Knife to meet you."
Good one. Bond?
All right, on Bond's turn, he hears both of them and just goes, "Ooh, are we doing catchphrases from the movies we watched? I'll try one as well." And he moves the spiritual weapon to the Knoll that got knocked farther, and it swings with that on him. That's a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Dang, so the weapon swings and a miss. But then I turn, and I'm like, "I don't need that," and point my light crossbow at his ass, and pop. Ooh, does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Hee hee hee.
God, I
Ho
hope
ho
so.
ho ho ho. Here we go. Ooh, that is a 7 as I land a crossbow bolt right in the same spot that he got plucked with that little chaos bolt.
Hell.
All right. So next up is the man who did not get hit by Carveth.
Okay.
And he is going to swing his club at you.
Okay.
And I'm going to assume that a 9 does not hit.
Nope.
However, in his Krishantel state, he misses and comes right back with another swing at you.
Okay.
And also misses because I assume an 11 does not hit.
Nope. I'm just dodging. I'm ducking and weaving.
Yeah.
I'm weaving, I'm ducking.
Oh yeah, and he's got that +2.
I should say they're all very. Oh, I forgot about that.
Like, as
I
he's
should say they're
dodging,
all
wind is just-
very they're like very like rough. They're not like
Yeah.
they're clearly like
Yeah.
just flailing about. They're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were beaten
next-
into submission. They're not going to be the best fighters.
Yeah. Next up is the Knoll that was launched by the Chaos Bolt. The first thing it's going to do is it's going to look back at you in a rage and howl at the sky like, oh,
Oh, shit.
it's screaming up into the sky, and then it charges at Bon,
All right.
and it's gonna try to take a little chunk out of you, take a little bite.
Oh boy.
And 11 does not hit.
It certainly doesn't.
God, I'm rolling so bad.
Oof.
Hey.
Hey, good for y'all, I guess.
Yeah.
We need a little break after the fucking trial we went through.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
It tries to bite at you but misses. And next is the other Knoll, who is going to attack Alandi, who just tried to throw a dagger at it.
It's fair.
Oh my god. 13 doesn't hit, does it?
No, but just barely. It's 14.
Oof.
Well, they both miss. Then the Knoll who just missed Alandi is also going to howl into the sky as well. And then lastly, the other man who was attacked by Karveth. 14 does not hit, correct?
No.
And it's gonna swing again. Man, that was like 6 different attacks that all missed.
Fucking ninjas, baby.
Yeah,
We were
for
ready
real.
for this fight. I had the perfect plan.
Karveth.
I'll look back to Bon and Alandi and I'll just say, somebody shut those fucking dogs up. And then I'll just smack again.
All right.
Same guy.
Okay.
Ooh, you remind me of the babe.
The what?
Yes. Bond just kind of, he nods to himself
Good
like he's also
reference.
in on the joke. He's just like, I did a catchphrase.
All right. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
12 is the AC, which we decided hits.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. So first hit with my quarterstaff is another 7.
This guy is looking bloody, but does not falter. It's still...
damn. It's like not even affected because he's so far
Correct.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'll do another unarmed strike on him. Oof, a 9.
A 9 does not hit.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. Alandi?
Alandi is going to be like, I can make him shut up. And he's going to pull out his 2 short swords and make 2 swipes at the boy in front of him. The Knoll, he had daggered once and then
Yes.
got all whiny and came to fight me for no reason. I've hardly done anything except attack them for no clear reason. One was a 16, I think, and the other was more than that.
They both hit.
All right. So the first short sword is going to do 5 piercing,
All right.
and the second one is going to do 6. As I just stab into him.
Cool.
Just like I just pull him out and thrust both of them.
That Knoll is bloodied as well.
Sweet.
Bon?
All right. So the Knoll in front of him is bloodied, and the one that I tried to attack the first time with the spiritual weapon is now also in here. I'm going to attack that same one that he launched that's back in here with the spiritual weapon again.
The one you had attacked last time?
Yes.
Cool.
That is 9, so that's 14. Does that hit?
It does. That's its AC.
Yes.
Heck yeah, so that's a... Oh, that's 8 plus 5?
Oh shit.
Describe to me how you kill this Knoll.
Oh shit.
I think he dodges the first swipe from it, rushes past, and tries to attack me, and I juke out of the way, and I'm still within sight of the weapon. And as I'm dodging, the weapon's just following him, and he doesn't know because he's in that rage, and it just kind of comes up the middle and just does a clean,
Hell yeah.
spin.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. All right. Is that it
And
for your
then-
turn, or do you have something else?
That was the spiritual weapons attack for myself.
Yep.
Since I'm still in close quarters with my brother and the other Knoll, I'm gonna come down on the top of that fool's dome with my mace. Wow, that's a 19 plus some numbers.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right,
We're doing
let's-
really good until the
let's roll
80
damage.
other
That
Knolls
is
come.
A D6 plus 2. Oh, well, that's 3 damage.
Hey, DM,
damage?
just out of curiosity,
Uh-huh.
how many tents were there?
There was only 3 tents.
Oh,
Excellent.
that's fine.
We can handle 3 tents.
Cool.
So
Famous last word.
that that Knoll howls again in pain.
And as I bonk him on the top of the head, I just go, nothing, tra-la-la.
Next up is
forcing
the
references.
man who has not been attacked yet. And he misses.
Okay.
But he gets to attack again. Give me a hit. A 14 does not hit, correct?
Nope.
All right.
You hate to
Cool.
see it.
I'm really
man,
glad
you
you're
really
fighting
do.
them because they're rolling way better than my guys, and my AC is much lower.
So the other Knoll who's still alive, in his frantic state, is going to try to take a bite out of Bond, who just murdered his friend.
It's fair. And bonked him.
Shit.
Finally. That is a 23.
Yeah, 23 is going to hit. But when he does that, he also is going to go ahead and take 2d8 thunder
God, he's
damage
gonna
from Wrath of
explode.
the
This
Storm.
happens first, right?
Yeah, no, your damage definitely
yeah.
goes
Oh,
through.
yeah.
So I was just letting
Yeah.
you know you expect some stakes.
It's
For sure,
punishment
for sure.
for hurting him.
That is 10 damage.
10 Wow, huh? These boys aren't here to play around. We're just getting real lucky, boys. We got
Y'all getting real lucky.
But also, as soon as he bites me, I think I howl out in pain and just look at him. My eyes are just glowing with electricity.
You also howl.
He's gonna go ahead and take that. Ooh, that's 10 thunder damage as like a booming fucking thunder comes off of me.
And you kill this Knoll.
Yeah, he
Holy
splatters
shit.
against the side of the tent the second he bites me. Just
Okay, last up is the other man. Oh, and he rolls a 22.
To hit
God,
him.
it took forever.
That hits.
Who is he hitting?
That hits.
Carveth.
Oh, okay.
And that is 8 damage.
Oh my god.
To be fair, that was a really good roll.
Okay. Demolish.
And then he's going to take a second attack on you. That one does not hit, however.
Okay.
So we have 2 dead Knolls and 2 men who are definitely still alive. One of them hasn't even been hit. And then, actually, give me some perception checks.
Finally.
Yeah, I don't even know what you hear.
What's just for shits and giggles? What's the DC on that perception check? Could I just ask?
Not much. Let me see a 12.
15.
I got 18 on my passive.
I rolled 18.
I have 15.
So you all hear from what seems like basically every side of the camp,
Oh my god.
lots of rustling towards you.
Oh shit.
And that's all
fair.
I'll say so far. We have Carveth. You got the 2 guys in front of you.
I'll look back to them again and I'll just say, we need some allies. See if we can free some of the men. And then I will attack the same guy. Just beating the shit out of him. Oh hell yeah, 21. 5 damage.
All right, you kill this man.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna spend a key point.
To kill him again.
To make sure it's done.
I'm gonna spend a key point, and then I am going to use a flurry of blows. So that means I get 2 more. 2
Cool.
more strikes. A 24,
Yep.
and damage on that will be a 6. Not a 6. Sorry, I rolled the wrong dice. 8 actually. Wow, that wound up being better. And the second attack is a 17 and another 8. Holy shit. Okay. Hell yeah.
Fucking finally.
I know.
You're
All
fighting
right.
dogmen. You're just fighting people.
I know.
Dogmen with much higher HP, I should say. All right. Next is Alandi.
Oh, that guy's not dead after 16 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alandi is going to run up to the guy that Carveth is fighting and be like, taking your sweet time, I see. And then he's going to make 2 attacks at this guy, which he might not even need to. So I'll roll 1. Does a 10 hit?
No.
I'll roll the other one now. Oh, does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Sweet. And because this guy is in combat, I get to a sneak attack.
Yes.
So it's going to be a lot of damage. Unless I roll like dog shit. 5 piercing damage. I got to roll 3 dice.
He is not dead.
Oh my god.
God, Jeremy, I can't believe you didn't kill this man.
3, 1, and 1 on a d6.
All right, Bon. I was
Right,
gonna say
well-
you could just hold your turn until you find out what's about to happen. I mean, you still can, but
Nah.
I guess is this a gnoll
boy.
or a guy or all the
It's a
gnolls?
guy.
Just a regular dude.
It's the possessed guy. Finish him off before new people.
Hold on, let me see if I have something that could stop him from. Is Gareth near us while this is going down?
yeah. I'd say he probably stayed
first-
in the tree line right behind you.
First, because I don't know if we're about to get bum rushed or not. I'm gonna cast.
You
Cure-
do. You know you're about to get bum rushed.
Okay, cool. Okay, I know that. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at first level, so I get a D8 plus 3. That is 6. So I get 6
Okay.
health back, which is
Nice.
much needed. I'm just gonna look at fucking Gareth and be like, "Help." And fucking grab him by his wrist and cast Enhance Ability on him.
All right. Then I will say, Gareth, feeling energized by your enhance ability, runs up to the man who's still alive and
I'm
tries to
giving
make
him bull strength, so that's what.
Okay.
Like this wisp of wind goes around him, and it looks like he's got 2 little like clouds floating like horns above his head.
All right. Well, he's gonna run up and make an unarmed attack. Unarmed strike. Shut up.
Attack.
So how does that thing work?
So it gives him advantage on strength checks and doubles his carrying capacity, is what it says.
Okay. Well, he feels emboldened by this spell you just cast on him, and he runs into the fray and completely misses the man trying to attack him.
You know, man, you
Just
try.
like a bull, he bull
he
rushes
tried.
and misses.
You try. Huh. And I just kind of
so-
look at my brothers and shrug.
He tried.
He
He
tried.
did try.
We all just stopped mid-combat and turned to each other. He tried.
Even the guy, he's like, you tried.
He tried.
So this man is going to take advantage of his somehow still life and try to continue to attack Karveth.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
That is my armor class.
All right, he hits you for another 8 damage,
Oh, fuck, I'm not looking good.
God damn it.
and he's gonna make another attack,
Oh, shit.
and a 16 hits again.
Oh, no.
It's just 4 damage. Does that do it?
No.
Okay. It is it is unfortunately at this point that the 3 of you are able to see what has been running your way.
I think I know.
6 gnolls
Oh.
come in from the
Fuck
wood,
me.
followed by 4 more Krishantel men.
Oh, my God.
That's fair.
Oh boy.
Is this about to be a TPK right now?
So
We're just gonna get captured and broken and turned into slaves.
Well, that's
So
nice.
the 3 of you are backed into basically the center of the camp as you're surrounded by a group of gnolls and men ready to attack. And I mean,
How close would you say they are to us, like our bodies, would you say?
they're probably all like a little more than 20 feet out.
Okay. I'm just waiting,
Yeah.
looking, circling back to back with my brothers, and now a fucking jacked Gareth.
A lot. If we can do stuff out of turn a little bit, Alande is going to look around and see they're fully surrounded, and then very calmly put up his short swords and summon two chaos orbs, grab them and pull out fire swords, and just turn them. Do you intend to challenge the Chaos Bringer? And I want to roll an intimidation.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Do I get my special ability thing?
Oh shit. Yes, I forgot.
Sure.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
Didn't need it. Natural 20 again. My dice is the fucking best.
He double 20. No way.
Yes.
Also, if it
like
helps, I have
triple
a
20.
plus 7 to intimidation, so it was 27 technically.
Yes.
Oh.
So you do this, and
As he does that for flavor, I'm making it fog behind him.
Okay. And actually, I want to help as well. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy.
We're really selling
have
this
the ground
So
fucking
there's
shake.
just fucking special effects.
We're really selling this shit for this man.
Damn fog machine and little sparks.
And then the ground shaking from thaumaturgy.
Yes.
so what? The three of you are in this circle, and Alandi is just erupting fire and sparks and smoke, and all of the Knowles and Krishantel men in front of the other two of you begin to charge in, but the ones right in front of Alandi hesitate and do not charge in. Suddenly, from in front of Carveth, an arrow whizzes out of the wood and strikes one of the Krishantel men right at the base of the spine.
Oh
And
shit.
he falls over. The other Krishantel men and the Knowles all shoot up to attention. They stop, they lose their focus on you and shoot up to attention. They look around through the wood when out of nowhere, an armor-clad knight atop a horse jumps through the wood, driving his sword into the shoulder of one of the Knowles.
Oh shit.
Holy crap.
As he rushes past, more arrows rain in from hidden positions in the trees, and 3 more horseback knights rush into the fray.
My scream summoned Deus Ex.
Reinforcements!
Hurrah!
Without too much hullabaloo, the Knowles are overtaken. Yes, I wrote the word hullabaloo. After only a few minutes, these knights and archers are able to overtake all of the Knowles and capture all of the Krishantel men. Once the hullabaloo, dissipates, one of the knights dismounts and pulls off his helmet. His garb appears nicer than all the others, so you can kind of assume that he's higher rank. This handsome knight speaks. Gather our men and get them to medical. Take the Krish to Dahlia immediately. Hopefully she could save what's left of them. As these prisoners are carted away, this knight is clearly seems concerned by his men, the state that he sees his men in, but he collects himself and approaches the 3 of you. Are you 3 all right? I'm glad we showed up when we did. Things were looking like they were about to get pretty hairy.
Is Gareth
no pun intended.
Is Gareth not still with us?
Oh, well, okay, 4 of you. Sorry, yes.
Just
Gareth
making
is still there. Yes.
I just kind of whispered to Gareth, you know this fool?
Yeah, this is the captain of our city. This is the captain of our knights. This is our knights captain. What do you want to call that? This is the
knights
This is
captain.
the captain. Yeah, this is our knights captain.
Alande is going to disappear his flame swords and look at him and like, I think I had it handled, but I appreciate the support either
Yeah,
way.
did you not see
For
our
sure.
cool pyrotechnics and the big booming thing in the part where my brother made the ground go?
I'm assuming that's how they were able to
Oh, it
find
was
us.
pretty cool, but I mean, you had like 6 big dog men about to kill you. So I mean,
spell slaughter too.
look, I'm not saying what you did wasn't impressive. When you took out the Knoll leader of their camp there, and he points to the one that Alandi's initial chaos bolt struck.
Oh, the one I split in half?
Both halves of them.
I silently reach for a low 5 to Alandi as he says that.
We do the
Like behind the back, like, yeah, exactly.
we slid some skin.
We're actually pretty near the edge of the wood. We can escort you to Thandor. I'm pretty sure our king would be incredibly grateful for all you've done for, sticking your neck out for our men. If you don't mind coming with us.
And Bond just makes his cloud-like chin form into like a beard as he says, "A reward, you say?"
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't mean to speak for our king,
Yeah.
but I would
If
imagine.
you lied to me, I'll
Give me
find
just
you.
1 second. And I want to search both halves of the chief.
Yeah.
You find like, well, I guess roll. I mean, it doesn't.
A 10.
So you find, I mean, his. They weren't carrying weapons.
Okay.
You basically find in his pockets bits of rotting meat and like it's nasty. It's not a good sign. These are
I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave it. I'm not gonna search the guys anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna also join them.
also they smell real bad.
Yeah, Alani's just going to clean off his hands. We can go.
All right.
Yeah. And before we go, I'm gonna have kind of like a somber moment because I just kind of almost died just now.
Yeah, I'm sticking around with him.
It's not
too.
the first
I'm like,
time.
I had 1 health point left.
No, for sure. Now you've got
Alani's strucking around. He didn't get hit, baby.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm gonna go over by the pole where all like the people were like kind of tied up, I guess. Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna say, quite an experience to live in fear, isn't it?
Are you quoting the Tears and Rain?
That's what it is to be a slave.
I'm just gonna walk over. And
I like.
put a hand on his shoulder and be
Wait.
like,
I need all of our listeners to know. We saw on the video chat, like Matt's like, I want to walk over and say to them, and he holds his phone out in front of him to read the quote he looked up.
love it. I just gotta put a
that's
hand
so
on his
good.
shoulder and be like,
Look, I watched it for the first time today, so
Yeah.
can't remember everything.
I just walk over to Carveth and put a hand on his shoulder. Tough day, eh? Is it your first time almost dying? Welcome to the club. And I just
No, literally
kinda,
not.
Seconds at this point.
And I lead him back with us to the
And I'll limp over.
So
Definitely limping right
the
now.
three of you follow this night's party through the wood, and you walk down. You walk a little ways through some fields, and up ahead of you, you can see Thandor, and you're shocked by the level of advancement this city's achieved. While it's still under construction, you all believe that cities like this were only a thing you read in books. I mean, I stated in the first episode, like, kingdoms are a thing of the past. Like, big cities aren't a thing. Like, while this isn't, like, what we would expect, like, to be a big city, it's clearly, like, making steps toward advancement.
something greater. Yeah.
Yeah. You see stone buildings and enclosed marketplaces, and even what appears to be the beginning stages of building a castle. But as y'all get into the city, beside the castle that is under construction, you see a heavily guarded, smaller stone building that you are being led into by the knights. Once you, I mean, I'm assuming y'all aren't fighting anything.
No.
Y'all aren't against being led to wherever these people are taking.
I walk up to the guy, the leader guy. So what's your name, handsome? I don't remember what name he said.
My name's Captain Williams. Yeah, my name's Captain Williams.
Captain Williams, eh?
And yours?
Bon. Short for Von Tavius, since we're getting fancy.
Nice to meet you, Bontavious. I'll just call you Bon.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, you don't get that very often. People hear your whole name and they're like, oh, I get carte blanche to call you whatever I want. No. It's like a family thing. You don't get to call me that.
It's nice to meet you as well.
Yes, these are my
My
brothers.
name's Alandavius, but most people call me Alandi.
This is true.
But I guess your parents liked a certain naming convention. It's nice to meet you, Alandavius.
My name's Carveth.
And you, Carveth.
Just Carveth.
Yeah, he didn't
Carveth Thavius?
No,
Carvavius?
you would think, but he's the
No.
youngest,
Yeah.
so they were like, maybe
Just
let's
got
skip the
lazy
naming.
with that one, I guess.
No, they were just
Yeah.
like, let's skip the naming convention. Let's make the other two older brothers suffer, and let's him be his own unique person.
That's nice of them.
Is it?
So the three of you are led inside by these knights. You enter a long throne room, which at its end sits a well-dressed man in a crown and an older woman with white hair and a faded red dress standing at his side.
And these are humans?
Yeah.
Oh.
Captain Williams says, "My lord," and he bows. "Gentlemen, this is our king." And the king stands up to greet you and says, "Oh, please, Pharrell. There are no kingdoms in yonder. I am but a diplomat, blessed with the capabilities to bring people together. Come now." And he gestures over to you and offers to shake your hands.
What was the king's name again? I'm so sorry. I'm just blown away by Pharrell.
Yeah.
Is the king also?
Yeah, Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
The king hasn't said his name yet.
A pleasure. And your name is?
My name is Otto Thandor, and this is Dahlia. Welcome to our home.